For hosting, we're going to use Hostinger. It's officially recommended on the WordPress.org website. It's affordable, beginner-friendly, and it makes installing WordPress really easy. So that's the host that I recommend. Now let's get your hosting set up. To save the most money on your hosting, visit the link on screen or click the first link in the description down below. That's our exclusive partner link, and it gives you an extra 10% off any Hostinger plan. Once you click that link, you'll join me on this page here. To get started, click Start Now. That will scroll you down to the available plans. I recommend going with the business plan. It gives you the best performance, lets you create up to 50 websites, includes a free domain for the first year, and gives you 50 gigabytes of storage. It's also the most popular plan, so it's what most people end up going with. If you're on a tighter budget, the premium plan also works fine to get started. I'll continue with the business plan and click Choose Plan. Once you've chosen your plan, you'll pick your billing period. The longer billing period that you pay for upfront, the cheaper it is per month. The 48-month plan is the best long-term value, but if you don't want to commit to that long, the 12-month plan is still a great deal, and it includes the free domain. You might not yet know what you want your domain to be. That's okay, no worries. I'll show you how to choose this later. And for this tutorial, I'll skip adding Hostinger reach for now. If you're doing a lot of email marketing, it might be worth a look, but otherwise, scroll back up, make sure your exclusive coupon code is applied, and then click Continue. Next, enter your email address and create a password to register your account. Then click Register. Then enter your billing address, click Continue, then enter your payment information. And when you're ready, click Submit Payment. You'll see a countdown and you'll be brought to the onboarding page. To save some time, we're going to skip this for now. Click the Hostinger logo at the top of the page, and that will take you straight to your dashboard. Click it, and then confirm by clicking Leave. The last thing that we need to do to finish the hosting step is to verify our email. Open your inbox in a new tab, find the email from Hostinger with subject line Verify Your Email Address, then scroll down and click Confirm Email. That'll bring you right back to your dashboard, and now your hosting is officially set up. I'll refresh this tab. Our email verification reminder has disappeared, and we can go ahead and close these other two tabs for now. Now we need to get a domain. That's just the name of your website, like medixmedia.com. In your Hostinger dashboard, click Claim Domain. You can pick anything here that you want as long as it's still available. I recommend keeping it short, easy to remember, and then sticking with a .com if you can. So type in the name that you want, click Check Availability, and if it's still available, click Claim Domain. Next, you'll see this screen, and you may be asked to enter some contact details to register your domain. If so, go ahead and enter them. Then, click Continue. I'll scroll down and I'll skip this launch offer for now. That will bring you to this page here. The last step is to verify your email one more time. This time, we need to do it for the domain. Open your inbox, find the email that looks like this, verify your email address to use your domain, open it, scroll down, and click Verify. Doing that now is good so that you don't forget, and once you've verified, you can close these tabs and your domain is now active. With our hosting and domain ready, it's time to install WordPress. Hostinger handles the whole process for us, which makes this really easy. If you're still here under your domain overview, you can click Get Started right here. Or if you've clicked away from this page, you can also get there by clicking Websites, All Websites, and next to your plan, there should be a Setup button. That will take you to the same spot. Now, to resume the onboarding we started earlier, we can say that this website is for myself or my business. And here, you want to click Create a New Site. This screen and this onboarding can be slightly different depending on when you watch this video. For now, I'll click Skip Personalization. And when you get to a screen like this, you want to find and then choose WordPress. Click Next. Here we can select the domain name that we set up earlier, and then click Next. Then we need to choose a server location. Pick the location closest to where most of your visitors will be coming from. That'll give you the fastest loading speed, and if you're not sure, the default option is usually just fine. Once you've selected a location, click Next to continue. Here, you'll create the login details for your WordPress website. This is the email and password that you use to log in and manage your website from now on. So set a strong password and write it down. At the bottom of the screen, you may see two options. Create Website with AI will have Hostinger generate a site using artificial intelligence. But for this tutorial, we want full control over how our site looks, and I'll teach you everything you need to know. So click Build from Scratch instead. Then WordPress will start to install, and if you set a high score on this minigame, feel free to drop it down below in the comments. After a few minutes, WordPress will finish installing, and you'll be brought automatically to your WordPress dashboard. This is the back end of your website. The first page you'll see is the Hostinger landing page. This is just Hostinger's own setup helper, with shortcuts to their tools. We won't use any of that in this video, so on the left side, click Dashboard to get to the main WordPress dashboard. You'll see some banners at the top of the screen, and feel free to dismiss them to clean up this page. If you want to hide more of these tiles, under Screen Options, you can check them off one by one.